Hi everybody, welcome back. So I noticed that my yellow, black and white pool was quite popular, and I really like it as well personally. So I thought I will try to basically redo it, or at least with the same colours, but on a much larger canvas. So I've just been to the shops, got myself a really large canvas. That'd be my largest flip cup pool to date. Remember what one? So that one is 30 inches by 20 inches, and that's about 80 centimeters by 50 centimeters. So I'm afraid that's the best I can do to frame the canvas with the camera, the video, because it's nearly as big as my table. So that's as much as I'll be able to show you. I have mixed, all in all, 2 kilos of paint and pouring medium. So I've got my 4 colours. I've got my titanium white from Montmartre, lemon yellow from Montmartre, the black from Montmartre, and the medium yellow from Montmartre. To save time, because it took me absolutely ages to stir everything and mix it and get the right, get rid of all the unmixed paint, etc. So I've already put my silicone in there. So I just put silicone in the 2 yellows, and I actually put 10 drops. Usually I put 2 or 3, but considering each cup is half a kilo or 500 mils, I needed all that. So all I have to say now is wish me luck. I hope that 2 kilos will cover this canvas. I've got 4 cups instead of 3 this time, so I better start layering. I'm not sure yet how many layers I'm going to manage to do, because I've never done such a large one. So I'm roughly pouring the same amount as I would in a smaller cup, as in proportionally to the cup, not in amount. So I don't know, it might be 3, it might be 4, I am not sure, especially with me having 4 cups instead of 3. I will kind of wing it as I go along, because I don't know. So there's my lemon yellow. I hope my layers are thick enough, I'm not sure. So there's some black. I may not use all the blacks like I did last time, because as you saw, it did take over, but in a good way. I did get that kind of greenish colour by the black mixing with the yellow, but it was not too bad at all. So I'm just going to go for it again, and it's an awful lot of paint to prepare, mix, and a lot of money obviously, so I really hope it works. But if it doesn't, I would have learned something else and something new. So I'm just drizzling my colours in the same order in each cup. You don't have to, it's just because it's easier, it saves me having to think, it's a bit quicker for you as well to watch. By all means, if you don't want to see me layering the paints, fast forward. I will not know, and I will not be offended. So that's the medium yellow. I'm just dreading having to lift and tilt that canvas, because it's going to be really heavy. I already struggle with the smaller ones, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might have like something. Oh, that's a bit too much. A bit, maybe 5 layers. I've got. Oh, I won't have enough for another one. I will just have thicker layers there. I'm not going to put some more in there because a lot just dropped on the side by accident. So I'm definitely winging that one. I to use giant barbecue skewers to mix all the way down to the bottom of the cup, because obviously my wooden stick are not long enough. So yeah, it's been an adventure, you know. I went to the shop especially for this. I really hope it works. Okay, let's put a bit of drizzle of black there. And just put it aside. Medium yellow. And let's finish that one as well. So that cup's got a bit more than the others, so I'm just gonna, I feel that more mixed, more a bit slightly thicker than for the previous one, but it might just be me. I'll mix my pouring medium exactly the same as usual. Temperature outside is the same, you know, there's no major factor that will make it different, but I'll see. And my pouring medium is glue and water, 70% glue, 30% water. So that's my second yellow done. So let me just finish with that white. I'm going to scrape the bottom, and for the sake of it, I'm going to add the black at the bottom. Oh, I'm getting really nervous because it is, as I said, it's my largest flip cup pour to date. Been out for about 2 years, so I've done straight pours and other techniques on canvases that side or slightly larger, but never a flip cup, because you need so much more paint for flip cups than for other techniques. That I always thought, oh, if it goes wrong, basically I'm gonna have wasted a lot of paint, but I've got to give it a go. So there we go. So I've only got a little bit of black left at the bottom, so yeah, it's the best part of 2 kilos. So what is that, about 5 pounds in weight of paint, if my math are just about right. My only concern is, oh, my other concern as well, is to flip that without splashing it absolutely everywhere, but let's do this. Okay, let me just move the others. So this one's got more, so I might stick it more in the middle. So let me put a bit less on this side. So middle, so I need 2 that side, so let's flip 1 here, 1 there, full one there, and there. A bit of a hollow noise, or sound rather. So let me just wipe this blobs underneath. So I will simply drag and tilt my paint. I will torch it to get some of the silicone up, and because the 2 yellows are semi-transparent, hopefully I should get some natural cells, you know, but we'll see. I don't think I flipped that size cut before, and I'm trying to think, I've got to work out this at the right speed so I can reach the bottom as much as possible and try to evenly spread the paint. I've got my torch ready, it's just on the side because I'm running out of space. Let's listen. Oh, that's hollow. Nearly. That's hollow as well. Right, let's do this. And I think that is left in a cup I can use for my edges and corners. Right, let's do this. Oh, I don't think I was fast enough. I will try to do the other ones a bit faster. just cover these edges. Oh, I don't want to do that. These edges. Okay, one down. So I need to be slightly faster. I'm running out of space on the table. Let's do this. That's better. Actually, even a bit too fast. So let me just cover the bottom and the top, which I did not manage to cover. And I don't mind the stripe there, because basically that will be poured over, you know, once I start tilting the paint. So as I said, I'm sorry if you can't see all four corners clearly. I've only got so much space on my table. Let me try to move it out the way. Okay, next one. Oh, maybe I needed 5 cups. Okay, that's better. The speed and the spread of the paint is better than the other two, so I'm learning. I'm getting better and better. So I'm just, if you just in case you can't see, I don't know if you can see, but I'm just covering the edge on my left. Look at this canvas. Corners and the edge. Okay, let's put this one aside as well. Last but not least. Oh yeah, that's good. Right, so I will cover the other end. I hope my head is not running me down the screen. Okay, let's move that aside as well for now. Right, so unfortunately I can't torch straight away because there's quite a lot of gaps and I don't want anything to catch fire. I may need a bit of cardboard, bear with me, so I can catch the corners. Okay, that's a thick one, so that's what I need because I haven't got that much paint, so I really don't want to lose or waste any of it. I want to be able to decide when to flip it. So I'm going to start moving the paint a little bit to cover as much as I can, then I will torch. And I really hope I've got enough paint for everything. So let me just put this there for now. Oh my goodness, that is really heavy. I did put some push pins this time under my canvas because I just thought it'd be far too difficult to manage with just cups, you know, I usually put on my corners. Come on, I want the middle to be covered. Sorry, it is really heavy. Okay, let's do it holding the push pins. Cannot believe the weight of it all. Okay, so I'm nearly covering the middle. I've got that corner there. Well, turning it around is going to be a challenge, but I will try now. I'm just going to slide it if I can, because lifting it, oh no, I will have to lift it. I'm going to do it in sections. Let's turn it round this way. I hope you can still see most of it. That's about right. Okay, so I need to bring the paint towards the corner. Let's lift this. I'm going to get hold of the push pin underneath, or the weight of the paint is towards me, so that's no good. Okay, let's move at an angle. Oh, I'm happy with that. I haven't wasted anything yet. in the middle. Okay. So I think, oh, shoo away fly. I think now I will torch and then I will spread it because I will only be able to go over the corners once. I think I may have needed a fifth 500 mils or half kilo cup, but let's just see. Let's give it a good go. So I'm just wiping my hands a little bit. Let's torch. Not much is happening, so my mix was definitely thicker, but I will keep going. Being careful not to burn my paint. Bubbles are bursting. I've got a few cells popping up, but no definition yet. Right. Don't want to overheat everything. I mean, it's already, I guess, really overheated. I'm going to put this back there. Okay. Need to turn it around again so I can flip over that corner. Tilt, sorry, not flip. To cover that end, go over the edges, and then I can see if my cells want to grow or not yet. So it's going to be in stages because it's so big. Right, so I'm just grab the push pins again. So I won't need the corner, a bit of cardboard for the corner, you know. It is making some of the cells grow. I feel like they're not really multicolored so far, but I guess they just need to get growing. So I've gone over that corner as well. So I need to bring my paint back towards me. The mix is definitely thicker. I've got less definition, but stuff is happening, so I am not going to complain. Okay, he's back in the middle. The weight of the paint is back in the middle. Very heavy. So let me just wipe my hands. Let me just see if there's anything that needs to be picked up, any unmixed paint or anything. It's just messing up the composition. No, so let's torch again. Last chance to create cells. It's definitely greener than the last one, but it's still okay. The colours just match nicely, you know. In some areas they're blended, but I don't find it unpleasant. So I'm putting them back. Okay, so I need to turn it around again so I can work on this edge and that one. So let's just turn it around very slowly. Right, let's see if you're seeing the frame, sort of. Okay, so now let's do the same. Take the paint towards the other side. Oh, there's something there. Bear with me. I can see it. Oh, where are my tweezers? I've lost my tweezers. Well, not lost, but just cannot locate them. So, needs be, I can't see them. I've got time to mess about. Let's go with this. And something pointy. Let's go with one of the skewers. See if I can scoop. That's it. There you are. Oh, right, I'm sure that will be rectified by moving the paint around. Okay, let's go back to this. So I'm just gonna go left and right to go over the edge over there. So I'll need to tip that corner, so that's done. Let's go and tip this corner, so the weight of the paint is back there. I hope you can see what's happening because I can't, so let's have a look. Oh, that's done. Okay, let's bring the paint back a bit more in the middle. So they're actually more grey and more green than last time. So I do believe that my mix was definitely thicker, so that must account for the difference. Let me just scoop the underneath while I've got filthy gloves. Please don't fall on the floor. That's it. I'll just quickly wipe my hands. And for some reason the cells are kind of more fuzzy, if you make sense. They're not as defined. I mean, they've got different colours, but the rings are like, yeah, a bit fuzzy. So they're not as clearly defined as the previous ones. It was the same colour, same product mix, etc. I hope it doesn't mean that my white is going to split or. I'm just looking. Let me just. I think I'm not going to tilt it again, so I can remove my gloves. I will torch it, see what happens, and bring you down. Definitely more, I want to use the word organic, if it makes sense, but let me just bring you closer and then you can make your own mind up. Okay, so I still got my cells with multiple coloured rings. There's no issue with that at all, but as you can see, the cells are kind of fuzzy, not hairy, but kind of fuzzy. They're still good, but the previous one, the smaller canvas, as I said, there was less grey and green. The black had taken over much more, and the cells were, like the edges were definitely more defined, but that's what I use the word organic. It does look very natural there. So what do you think? I mean, it's quicker than planned. Well, not in the prep, it took me ages to get everything ready, but to tilt, obviously I just went once over because I didn't have that much paint, but I think that was just right, because had I had more paint, I would have tried to tilt more, and maybe I would have misshaped my cells. So, but big canvases for flip cups are really hard work. I hope you still learned something, that you're going to give it a go, and by all means please do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get told when there's a new video on, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you ever so much. Take care now. Bye.